The year is 2006. The war on drugs rages on. A new offensive is launched. Its name Operation Dismantle, the enemy heroin and cocaine trafficking networks. The objective? To dismantle them. Completely. The FBI leads the charge. Their weapon? The DEA Task Force, a multi-agency strike force. They have one goal: to disrupt and destroy the drug trade. This is a war fought on many fronts, from the streets of America to the jungles of South America. Operation Dismantle is not just about arrests. It's about understanding the enemy, their tactics, their networks, and their finances. It's about cutting off the head of the snake and stopping the flow of drugs into the United States. This is about saving lives. Heroin, cocaine, names that evoke images of despair, of lives shattered, of communities torn apart. These drugs are more than just illegal substances. They are the fuel that powers organized crime. Cartels amass vast fortunes. They traffic drugs across borders. They leave violence and corruption in their wake. Their grip tightens on vulnerable communities. The human cost is immeasurable. Heroin and cocaine are equal opportunity destroyers. They don't discriminate. Rich or poor, young or old, they can ensnare anyone. Addiction doesn't care about your background. It only cares about its next fix. Operation Dismantle recognizes this. It aims to strike at the root, to cut off the supply, to break the cycle of addiction. The DEA Task Force is the tip of the spear, composed of the best and brightest, FBI agents, DEA agents, local law enforcement, all working together, sharing intelligence, coordinating operations. They are a force multiplier in the war on drugs. The task force operates with surgical precision, targeting key individuals within drug trafficking organizations, building airtight cases, utilizing every tool at their disposal: surveillance, wiretaps, undercover operations. But it's not just about brute force. It's about building trust, working with communities, developing informants, understanding the dynamics of the drug trade. This is intelligence-led policing at its finest. Section 4. Striking at the heart of the cartels. Operation Dismantle spans the globe, from the streets of Los Angeles to the mountains of Colombia. The task force follows the trail of drugs, wherever it leads. International cooperation is key. The FBI works closely with foreign governments, sharing information, conducting joint operations. The task force targets the entire supply chain, from the growers in South America to the traffickers who move the drugs, to the distributors who sell them on the streets. No one is immune. The task force disrupts major trafficking routes. They seize tons of drugs. They dismantle sophisticated money laundering operations. The message is clear: the FBI will not rest. They will hunt down those who profit from the misery of addiction. Section 5. Justice served. The legal battlefield. Operation Dismantle is not just about raids and arrests. It's about bringing criminals to justice. The legal battle is just as important as the fight on the streets. Prosecutors work tirelessly, building strong cases, ensuring that those responsible for trafficking drugs are held accountable. The courtroom becomes a battleground. Defense attorneys use every trick in the book, but the evidence is often overwhelming. Wiretaps, surveillance footage, and witness testimony paint a damning picture. The results are undeniable. Hundreds of convictions, lengthy prison sentences, assets seized. The message is clear: drug trafficking is a risky business, and the FBI is coming for you. Section 6. Shifting Sands. The future of drug enforcement. Operation Dismantle is a testament to the power of collaboration, of what can be achieved when agencies work together. It has had a significant impact on the drug trade, but the war is far from over. Drug trafficking organizations are resilient. They adapt. They find new ways to operate. The fight against drugs is an ongoing battle, one that requires constant vigilance and innovation. The lessons learned from Operation Dismantle will shape future drug enforcement strategies. The need for intelligence-led policing, for international cooperation, for a holistic approach that addresses both supply and demand. The fight continues.